Meanwhile, the state opposition says if elected, it will outsource major project decisions to an independent panel. Stephen Marshall says an infrastructure authority will even give funding advice, but he's not afraid of racking up debt.
A week after flagging an auto industry task force, Stephen Marshall's unveiled his plan for infrastructure, and it's along similar lines. A Liberal government would set up an independent authority, Infrastructure SA, to assess and authorise major projects and advise how they're funded.
Isn't it a pity that something like this wasn't in place for the last 11 years? We would have had a lot lower debt in South Australia.
Not that he's against debt per se.
That increased debt is not necessarily a bad thing if you're going to get an adequate return.
But Labor's more concerned about other avenues for revenue raising.
Similar bodies established by other Conservative governments around the country have all recommended toll roads. Why would this be any different?
There is no plan from the Liberal Party at the moment to introduce tolls on our roads.
Which is hardly unequivocal.
You're not ruling it out?
Well, I'm not ruling anything in or out at the moment.
Toll roads are just simply not feasible in South Australia. We just don't have the traffic volumes.
But industry groups are broadly supportive of the Infrastructure SA concept. Of course, that means any infrastructure promise the opposition makes between now and next year's election will likewise have to be approved by the authority before it goes ahead.
We will be talking about the infrastructure that we need in South Australia, but the ultimate work on those projects will be done by Infrastructure SA.
Tom Richardson, 9 News.